Hey, what is going on guys? Dale619 here. So I was thinking back to when I was younger, and I don't know how this video is going to come across, but I'm going to try anyway, because it's something I've always wanted to talk about, and I've not been too sure how to explain it all, but I'm going to try go ahead with this anyway, and if it makes no sense, then I'm sorry. So, yeah. But pretty much, when I was when I was like 12 or 13, I remember picking up, well, I didn't pick it up because I wasn't allowed to have it, but pretty much I remember that my parents bought me my first ever adult rated game, which over here would be like an 18 certificate. In like America and everything else, it's a mature rating, but it wasn't back then. It was just that 18 rating. So, and that game was Scarface, and I've seen the film. It's great, still is great now, even though it's an old film, it's great. And I remember playing that game and not too sure what to think, because if you watch the film, it's like, yeah, you kind of get the basis of what's going on and the whole plotline. But the game, I was like, I had to wait a month to play it, because I remember that one of my parents bought it for me when we were on holiday, and this is about 2005, 2006, so I would have been quite young then, maybe 12, 13-ish, possibly. And they bought the game for me. It was the last one in the store, and I begged them to buy it for me. Even though it was an 18 rating and I was around the age of 12, 13, it didn't look too great in my place. But they bought it anyway, and you know, they sat me down and they said, you know, it's an 18 rated game, and what's in this game, like, you know, if there's violence or there's swearing or bad language or anything like that, you know, you can't repeat it and you can't do this. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's a game. I'm not gonna go out there and do what the game does. But so I had to wait a month before I could play it, and when I got home, I just couldn't wait to open the game up, put it in, because back then it was on PlayStation 2, and I think it was on the original Xbox, I think so, and that was about it. So I remember like getting my PlayStation 2 and playing it, and it was just such a great game, and I got that feeling of, I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to actually go home and play this game, enjoy the hell out of it, and, you know, not care about anything else. And I'm nearly 18 now, and I don't have that same feeling anymore, and I don't know what it is. Like with Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah, I was excited for it. Yeah, on the day I got no sleep because I was waiting for it to come and arrive on time, and it did, but I just couldn't get any sleep. I was excited for it, but I wasn't full on excited, like, holy shit, this game is going to be here in like 5 hours, like really freaking out about it. And it's just that feeling of where, if I was to find a game and it was like under like $5 or £5 over here, it would be like, I would buy it and not have a clue what it was. Like with Metal Gear Solid 2, I found the game. I'm not too sure where I found it, but it was really cheap. I had no idea what it was, absolutely no idea. Played it, loved it, got Metal Gear Solid 3, found it, and it was like the cheapest thing ever, and it was in great condition, and I don't think it like even been played, or if it had like no scratches on the discs whatsoever. But those games to me were great, and it's kind of like, I want that feeling back when I'm excited for a game, and I want to, you know, pick up a game and be like, oh my god, I want to do a full let's play of this, or I want to record a ton of videos of this. And that's kind of been the problem lately, that there's just no games I've been so interested in. I want to do a million videos on that game and show it off to everyone. Yeah, there's a lot of great games coming out in the next few months. Like, you know, Battlefield 4, yeah, Battlefield 4 looks cool, but I wouldn't do a million videos with it, and I probably am not going to buy it anyway. Mainly because I've got Battlefield 3, and I don't really play that much Xbox anyway, really. So, you know, there's a few really good games coming out, but I want that one game to come out, like, next year, and just be like that feeling as a kid where you buy the game, you're like, I can't wait to get this home. You play it, you love every second of it, the storyline's great, everything's great. The atmosphere, the music, everything. And it's just like, that game is brilliant. I want that to happen. Like, the last game for PlayStation 2 I couldn't wait to play was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I hadn't a clue what it was. Just the cover art of the game, the box art, the back of the box, and everything was like, this looks cool. It looks so cool. And because, you know, after I played Scarface, which I never completed, I never finished the game. I had that game for like 2.5 years, never completed it. I probably just, like, I don't even know what I did in that game really. I don't even know what parts I got up to. I know I got quite far into the game, but I just never finished it. Kind of regret that. Kind of wish I did finish it now. But as I was saying, with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, hadn't a clue what it was, but because I played Scarface and it kind of looked like it had the same resemblance and the same kind of atmosphere, I was like, this looks cool. Bought the game, loved it. Like, to me, San Andreas is the game I would definitely pick. I played the most time on PlayStation 2. I love that game. I mean, who didn't? It was great. And, you know, back then when I was like really, really young, I didn't care about graphics. I didn't care if, you know, there was bad textures on the roads or there was bad textures in the trees or whatever. I don't care. It's like, that didn't bother me. It's like, it's a game, you know. Back then, I was grateful for what the producers of the game created, and that's what I'm like now with Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like, you see people complaining about it, saying, oh, they took out this, and this was in Grand Theft Auto 4, or, oh, this, I can't remember think right now, they just kind of complain about little tiny things. It's like, really, you know, you've waited this long for a game, you just can't appreciate the little things about it, and you're just going to complain about, oh, the story wasn't too great, or I couldn't get connected to these characters, or there was problems with the environment. It's like, really? It's like, it's the biggest map Grand Theft Auto ever had. So, it's the biggest map, and it's one of those things where people still complain about it. It's like, really? You're gonna complain about a game that's been in the making for a long time, and you're just gonna complain about little things? Like, be grateful for the little things in games. But I want that feeling to come back where I enjoy a game, I can't wait to get it home, play the hell out of it, you know, scratch the disc to hell, like the disc just completely just turns into dust because I played a billion hours of it, and just have a great time with the game. You know, if it has a great storyline, great atmosphere, great voice acting, brilliant. And to me, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 is that, but I still didn't get that little feeling as I did with a kid with it, where I wanted to just play the hell out of it and explore. I did explore quite a lot. I've still not finished the main story, and it's been out 2 weeks, like 2.5 weeks right now. So I'm taking my time with it pretty much, but that's all I kind of wanted to say really, trying to get that across with saying how I kind of felt as a kid about video games and how I feel now. Like, yeah, there's a slight difference. I don't play as much video games as I used to. I really don't. I've not lost interest, I just don't have that much interest in some games I like have right now, because I kind of just don't want to play them. It's like, no, because I've done everything on it. It's like, so that's about it really. I don't know if the whole thing came across okay, but what I want to know from you guys, if anyone else is still listening, 'cause it's been going on for ages, is what was your favourite Grand Theft Auto game? I can probably tell what a lot of people are going to say already. And another question is, what's your favourite thing in Grand Theft Auto 5? Be pretty cool to know. But yeah, so thanks for listening to this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.